with 4 points tonight. Right wing three-pointer on its way from Himpton, and he knocks it down.
Welcome to Discipline Lifestyles. I am your host, Matthew Hinton, where our mission is to inspire others to develop and grow habits for a healthy future. And today, we're going back to the basics. We got a video for the next basketball video, and we're just building on top of the foundation that we set last video. So last video, if you missed it, what we did, we just learned how to control the ball, control the basketball. What you've seen highlights of me basically just doing 2-pound dribble, one low, wall ball, just different combinations of just learning how to control the basketball. And today, we're just building on top of that and just learning how to just do a move. That's all we're doing. We're not doing nothing crazy, nothing, no. We're just going to the basics, fundamentals. You can't try to do something fancy if you don't even know how to do something basic. That's not how that works. It's all stepping stones. And so before we even get to the dribbling today, we do something that people might overlook, especially just starting out dribbling. It's footwork. You got to learn how to do footwork in order to learn how to dribble and it be effective. Your footwork has to be on point and also like Kyrie, his footwork is phenomenal. If you look at his footwork while he dribbles, it's crazy. That's how you're able to get past a defender. Just your footwork matters a lot. How you be able to be more efficient, your footwork. Your footwork does a lot for you, and that's one of the most overlooked parts of dribbling. And so what I do ladder drills. It's helping me develop the footwork that I'm about to get into, and also it helps me quicken it. And when I was younger in my career, I relied on my quick first step heavily. And so if I had a defender that was faster than me, just laterally and just being able to beat me to spots, that gave me it was a hard day for me. I already knew that in my head. If I can tell if that person's footwork is good or not. I usually try to set up a defender in the beginning just to see how the defense is. If I know you bite on every move, I'm like, okay, this is going to be a field day. If I know you're not, if I know you don't bite on every move, by just my base move is like I'll come down and I'll just do a in and out between the legs behind the back. And then from there, I will see how your defense is. And if your defense is like if you're not doing all that, I'm like, okay, he know how to do some type of defense. But if you doing all, I'm like, okay, this is going to be easy work day. And me personally, if my foot speed didn't pass you, then I was dead in the water. And so I would have to rely on screens and trying to hopefully get a floater off. And yeah, I knew that going in. And now I've also developed a mid-range in terms of being able if that's not working, I'm going to just post you up. I told you I have a bigger size for a guard. Well, it depends. It depends who we like. I mean, there are guards way bigger than me in terms of like muscle size, but I have a lot of strength, I would say. And what I do, I will back a person down and just shoot a fader. That's what I would do now. To beat like faster defenders. I'm not here to play with you. I like to be efficient and get to the point. And so what I do, like growing up, I just do like 2 moves, boom, boom, and try to get past you. That was my game. And if I couldn't get past you, I try to kick it to the open guy. And so the footwork, like I said, is what we have to look at. And so I have ladder drills, and these ladder drills are more focused on my right foot than my left. So I do a lot of things just predicated mostly to help my right foot more so than my left foot. And so I have like hip twists that I do with just my right foot. I do hops with just my right foot. I don't do it with my left foot because right now I'm just trying to focus on getting my right foot faster and better. And so you can do both feet. Don't get it twisted. You can definitely do both feet. But me, just for the sake of this video, for the sake of me just trying to get better at my right, I'm doing it just for right. And then from there, we build on being able to do the move stationary. So I do crossovers, I do behind the back, I do between the legs, just stationary. I don't move. And then I build on top of that with a tennis ball so I can be able to learn how to be, I was about to say efficient. I'm learning how to look up so I can be able to just dribble and not think about it, but I'm looking up to try to see the court, what I need to look at, where the defense at, who's open. That's why that's why I do the tennis ball. And I also do the tennis ball so I can do it quicker. So like what the tennis ball do, I can only have a certain amount of time before I get it over. So that's what the tennis ball do. And I do the same moves, just adding the tennis ball, throwing it at the wall. And then I go back without the tennis ball to do a combo move. So I have 4 combo moves I do. And then what I'm doing with that, I'm learning how to change. I'm really changing speeds. I'm trying to learn how to get different speeds doing it when I do it without the tennis ball. And I might do it slow. I might do it faster. It just like I try to change speeds because in the game you're going to need to change speeds, which that's a whole nother thing. But it goes along with this, but we're going to get there. We got to get there. But right now we're not there yet. And so I just try to do different speeds and stuff. I will let you know why that's important, and we will get there. We'll get to the breakdown of learning how to do speeds. But right now, just try to do some speed. Just try to learn how to do different sets of speed, and then from there, we go back and throw the tennis ball at the wall with the same combo moves. So I have 4 combos that I do. You might have a different 5. I don't know. Start with something though. I would say start somewhere and do a couple of different combo moves that will be beneficial to you. Because again, I'm talking to young kids right now. And so growing up, like if you develop something early, it's usually going to take you all the way. Like that will be the thing you go to. That will be your go-to move. So growing up, my go-to was a between the leg crossover. That was my combo move. And that got me so far. And then I use it a little bit now, but my game just evolved so much that I don't use it as much. But like as I grew up, that was like my go-to. So you need to have that, especially younger in your career, just need to have a couple of different combos. That's your bread and butter. And that's what you're going to practice. And then that's what you throw the tennis ball at the wall and you practice those moves. And the tip that I use to help me with this, I use a Walmart bag. So what the Walmart bag does, it forces you to have to control the ball because you don't have no grip to it. So you have to pound the ball in order to control it. Because if you don't pound the ball, you're not going to be able to control the ball. If you dribble it weak, it's not easy to dribble. So what I do is I add the Walmart bag because I lose grip, and it's going to help me on the long run with dribbling and learning how to do basic moves. And so that's what today is. We're learning how to do the footwork, and we're learning how to do basic moves, just stationary. We're not going up and down. Nope, we're not moving. We're in one spot, dribbling. And then we're learning how to do a footwork outside of the dribble to help with the dribbling. So that's what today is. Just basics. We're not trying to shoot threes from the half court. That's not today. We're not trying to do finger rolls. No, that's not today. We can get to those, but we need to learn how to do basic stuff. We need to learn how to do basics. Because I know kids, we just trying to shoot through. No, hey, we will get there. We will get there. But we need to learn how to do basics before we get any fancy. Okay? So that's what today's video is. You will see the highlights. Hope to see y'all in the next video.